Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday morning meditation. Today I'm going to read a quote from John Ruysbroeck. I am Reverend Peter Panagore, a longtime meditator, 40 years or so. And this is a little bit from a book by Evelyn Underhill in which she talks about Blessed John Ruysbroeck, who was a 14th century Flemish mystic. All mystics agree. All the mystics agree that the stripping off of the I, the me, the mine, utter renouncement or self-knotting, self-abandonment to the direction of a larger will is an imperative of the attainment of the unitive life. The temporary denunciation of the mind whereby the contemplative made space for the vision of God must now be applied to the whole life. Here, they say, there is a final swallowing up of that willful I-hood that services individuality, the false self, which we ordinarily recognize as ourselves. It goes forever, and something new is established in its room. The self is made part of the mystical body of the beloved, and humbly taking its place in the corporate life of reality with a capital R, would, quote, fain be the place in the corporate, would fain be the eternal goodness what his own hand is to man. That strange hunger and thirst for God for the soul, at once avid and generous, of which they speak in their profoundest passages, here makes its final demand and receives its final satisfaction. All that he has and all that he is, that's patriarchal language for God, all that she has and all that she is, she gives. All that we have, us, our false self, all that we are, our false self, she takes. The self, they declare, is devoured, immersed in the abyss, sinks into God, who is the deep of the deeps. In their efforts toward describing this to us, the supreme mystic act, the new life to which it gives birth, they often are driven to uses of language which might seem to us grotesque, were it not for the flame which burns behind, as when Blessed John van Ruysbroeck cries, "To eat and be eaten, this is union, since his desire is without measure. To be devoured by the beloved does not greatly amaze me." To be devoured by the beloved. And that is what we're talking about. So today I'm wearing this. This is a quilt, obviously. It's a quilt that was given to me in 2016 by one of my mentors by name of Jim Miller from Pine Ridge Reservation when he helped me face my trauma from dying. He met me up in Alberta on the way to Cirrus Mountain where I died, and he helped me with a ceremony and gave me this quilt. He wrapped me in it, saged me, gave me a new name, Nagi Wichachanupa, to Spirit Man, and taught me how to call my soul back, call my spirit back from the place of my death. And it changed my vision of myself. I was healed in that experience. I was healed by being able to recognize the doorway through which I left this world as the doorway by which I returned. And that made all the difference. So this morning, I want to remind you that we're gathered for our meditation. And good morning to you, Rob and Sheila. Good morning to you. I wrapped myself in this quilt today. I had a talk with Jim the other day. He said, remember, Peter, whenever you meditate, wrap yourself in the quilt. Well, I've been sitting on the quilt for quite a long time, but today I'm going to wrap myself in it in remembrance and thankfulness for Jim. So It's time to begin. I'm going to set my clock if I can find it. Here it is. Put my phone into airplane mode so that it doesn't bother us. Turn on my timer. Go for 20 minutes. And if you don't mind the frogs, I'll leave the mic up. Good morning, Wanda. Good morning, Russell. We're about to begin. Peace to you both. See you in 20 minutes. Thanks for coming this morning. Hi, Krista, Wendy. Good morning, Sue and Rob. I had a bug biting me on my upper lip out here, and so halfway through I had to kill it, and that's just something that happens. Sometimes you can't remain in focused concentration when there's a bug biting you. Otherwise, whenever I feel any sort of pain or um, something pressing on my skin, I just focus on that spot with my mind until it passes, because often uh, the things that itch us on our skin aren't really there in meditation, but the bug definitely was. So I interrupted my meditation for that, and just letting you know what that was all about. Hi, Allie. Thanks for coming this morning, everyone. I will post tomorrow's Zoom group meditation on my Facebook wall, and I'll, if you people over there on YouTube, you might want to sign up for subscribe to my email by going to peterpanagore.love. It's always a little difficult to talk after meditation. You may find that experience common, and you may want to come up much more slowly than I am because I'm conversing with you. Hey, Ken. So thanks for coming today. And Rob over in England, uh, I, I'll be in touch with you in the chat as soon as I can be. Peace to you all, and see you soon. Keep on meditating. Maybe next time we'll talk a little bit more about technique. All right. See you later.